morning, Ingrid.
Morning.
How are you today?
I'm okay.
You seem a little bit down. What's going on?
I have a little headache today, and I guess it's probably stress and worrying about stuff.
Okay. So you have a headache today? Well, I'm sorry to hear. Do you want some medication or did you take something before you come?
I'm alright. I think I'll go away once I kind of...
Okay, more of a stress headache.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit of what's going on with you.
Well, I'm living with my mother and my stepfather. I have 3 children, and I'm HIV positive. I employ part-time. Right now I'm trying to get a place of my own, as well as to ensure that my children are safe and healthy, because I'm a bit unsure if my last daughter has HIV.
Okay.
And their fathers are not in their lives. One of them, the last two, their father, he comes around ever so often. I don't really get any kind of financial assistance.
Okay.
And being home with my parents is kind of stifling because, we live in a little one room, the 4 of us. And, it's kind of hard, and I really kind of stressed out. I feel like if I'm going nowhere in my life, and at this age, I should be moving somewhere.
Okay, and how old are you?
I am 31.
So, it seems to me that you're stressed to begin with, and you're feeling so confined and you don't have enough space of your own. You can't really make decisions of the household because it's not your space.
Yeah.
You want your space to make your decisions, and you don't feel like you get the chance to do that at home.
I'm feeling like I'm boxed in, and then to find out that I'm HIV positive, I really did not even think that this would have happened to me. So now I'm worried about that, and how I'm going to live, and how I'm going to leave anything for my children. It's really stressful if I'm going to die today or tomorrow. I know you can live with it for a number of years. I did all the research and stuff, but it's like knowing the material and living it is 2 different things.
That is quite true. It must be really, really difficult to suddenly be faced with an illness like this and having the thoughts that, you don't know when you're going to live or die. When did you come to the realization that you have contracted this disease?
Well, I started feeling really sick a couple of months ago, and I normally have a low blood count and stuff.
Right.
My doctor sent me to do some tests and stuff, and that's how I found out that I had it.
Okay, and upon getting the news, how did you deal with it? Did you get enough information?
Well, they had counselling. They offer counselling when you find out if you're HIV positive and stuff. But I didn't go. I just went home and I tried to deal with it on my own. I haven't told anybody yet.
Okay.
And I guess that kind of weighed heavily on me.
Mm-hmm.
So I just basically just keeping it to myself.
This is your first counseling session?
Yeah, basically.
What do you expect from this?
Well, honestly, I don't know, I was just feeling so overwhelmed. Like, I don't really have anybody to talk to, so I said, you know what? Somebody recommended it. I said, but, I don't want anybody to tell me what to do.
Okay.
But at the same time, I would like somebody to talk to, just to kind of get stuff off my chest. I know what I want to do, but it's like, how am I going to do it, and when am I going to do it, and, So it's just that.
You mentioned that you don't want anybody telling you what to do. Counseling is not about someone telling you what to do, so I'm glad you brought up that issue, because I was just about to touch that with you. In counseling, you work together and you come up with the best solution for the client, which is yourself. So by no means I want to tell you what to do. I want to assist you so that you will be able to direct your life in the way that you see fit. So we'll work together. It's a comparison, and we'll be able to see how best we can do to deal with the situation. Alright, so I will not be telling you what to do. We will just be comparing things to see how best I can come up with things to assist you, and how best you can tell me what you would like to see done, so that we'll be able to work together to come up with the best solution.
Oh.
Alright, so I will not be telling you what to do, so I'm glad you brought that up.
Alright.
So tell me something about yourself. Apart from all the issues that you have going on, I mean...
Well, I work part-time at this doctor's office. Just 3 days a week. And I would really like to get something a little more permanent because, you know, I like to be independent. I want to do stuff for myself and for my children, and, you know, I want them to know that they could rely on me. You know, my children is everything to me, so it's like, right now I don't really have much time to do anything for myself or to find, you know, any kind of excitement in anything. I just kind of always worrying about this, worrying about that, and trying to make ends meet and, you know, that kind of thing. So that's basically me, just worried right now.
Okay, what do you do with your, well, you said you have 3 children.
Yeah.
They go to school, are they home?
One is in preschool, one in primary school, and one is still about almost 2. So she's not in school as yet.
Okay, so what is your day like? What is a typical day in your household?
Get up, get my 2 daughters ready for school, and the little one, she stays with my mother when I'm going to work. If I'm not going to work, I would sometimes do little odd jobs and stuff for people, you know, cleaning here and there and whatever. If not, I'm home doing housework, and other than that, that's it.
Okay, so you don't have much time in between for yourself.
No.
When you do get time for yourself, how do you spend it? How do you take care of yourself?
I don't take care of myself. I don't have time for that. I don't know what that.
You don't have time for yourself. Do you think it's important to take care of yourself?
Yeah, I'm guessing if I probably had the money to do that, yeah.
Okay, if you had the money, what would you do?
Well, I guess every month or so when you get paid, you know, you go and you relax, you take some time, do something for yourself, nice, you know, that kind of thing.
Okay. Your children, what are their personalities like? They make you happy? I mean,
yeah,
how do they
generally,
filter into your life?
They are very happy-go-lucky. They don't know about the situation, obviously, and then they would understand. And they just live life, you know, normal and happy.
Well, it definitely seems as though your children are your priority, and your children make you happy. And what about your parents? What is your relationship like with your parents?
Well, my dad left when we were younger. My mother met my stepfather when my sister and I were pretty young. You know, I could talk to my mother sometimes, but then sometimes again, she would not be so open to talking because my stepfather is a little bit of a fool, and she would pick up for him and you know, that kind of thing. So I don't really trust him because, you know, he used to beat my sister and I when we were younger, and my sister ran away. I left when I was just before I even turned 18. My sister left. She was younger than me and she left before me. I tried to stay, but I couldn't take it anymore. So that's how I ended up just being out there, going from place to place, living with my friends, doing this, doing that, get myself involved in all kinds of things, and so that's basically it.
Well, I mean, it seems like you've had it very rough. I mean, I can't imagine moving from place to place at a very young age. So that must be really unsettling.
Yeah. And then I eventually had to come back home because, I mean, I don't want to have my children all over the place. You know, after the second one was born, I came back home.
Okay.
And then the third one came, and after that, I don't think I want anymore. I'm good there. I don't want to put my children through that and have to be going through all of that. So.
Okay, so there again, your children's priority. So I must say that I'm very pleased to hear that you put your children first, because even mothers who are stressed, and even mothers who are not stressed, they tend to take care of self. And here you are, on every level, putting your children first. So I must commend you, and I must say that that is a very good thing. And apart from everything that is going on in your life, you seem to be a great mother, I must say so. So I don't think you should really put yourself down and worry too much about how you are with your children. Because I must say that you are very great with them. You seem to have a great relationship with them as well. And not a lot of mothers are that way. So you should be proud of yourself, and you must keep up the work and continue to put your children as priority. Is there anything you want to discuss? Or?
Well, I just kind of wanted to get all of that off my chest, basically I want to carry my last daughter to get her tested to make sure that in no way she contracted it. And my ex, I'm pretty sure he doesn't even know he has it either.
Okay.
Telling him is not a priority for me because I don't really, but I mean he might infect other people without knowing. And then I want to get a proper job. I want to get a full-time, good paying job. I mean, I finished school and I have a certificate I did, in secretarial duties. So I'm hoping I can get like a secretary job or receptionist or something, something that
like
will
office jobs.
pay. Yeah.
Okay.
And other than that, I just want to get some more information in terms of how to cope with this disease, because I'm really not too sure like if I should go and try to get some kind of medication or what I should do. Yeah.
You seem pretty smart, I must say, and I think you will do great at an office job. Have you tried in any way to achieve that?
I applied in a couple of places. I haven't heard anything yet.
Okay. So that's good. You made the first step by applying. I mean, it's not going to be an overnight thing. And job hunting is difficult. I mean, for anybody. So, without me even saying, you came up with a list of things that you would like to see done. So, would you mind trying to narrow down and let me know exactly what you would like to achieve so that we can come up with some goals?
The first thing I want to do is go and get a job. Go and get a full-time job.
So first thing first, a job.
Yeah. And then I'll try to take my daughter for testing. And I have to put things in place in case anything happens to me, my 2 children are taken care of.
Right.
So when I get the job, I want to do something like, insurance, something like that, something to leave something for them.
So that they can benefit.
Yeah. I mean, it may not be insurance for me because I don't think I could get insurance with HIV. But
there are options that you could probably explore.
Yeah, so I want to find out about that. So that is the 2 things I want to do with getting a job. And everything else, I guess, would fall in place after that.
Okay. Well, that's great. You came up with the goals all on your own. So I'm here to facilitate you. If you're having any trouble, feel free to ask any questions. We can work it out. And we can come up with the best solution so that you would be able to move forward. Okay? So I must say it was a pleasure speaking with you. Is there anything that you would like to say or anything you would like to add before we end our session?
No, but I do feel a little bit better, getting it off my chest, getting somebody to know what's going on.
Okay.
And I do look forward to coming back and, talking about it, and because it will help me to feel a little bit better about myself if I am accountable to somebody, and to get everything done that I want to do. So, yeah.
Okay. Counselling is only for a particular time frame, so it is not going to be a never-ending thing. So I must say that with the few weeks that we have, we need to plan out exactly how we are going through with our goals and in achieving them, and we'll try to complete them in a specific time frame, because counseling is not never ending. And there will come a time when you would have to come up with solutions on your own and deal with the situation on your own as it comes by. So we're going to try to prepare you to start dealing with your situations on your own. That's okay?
Alright.
Okay, Ingrid. Well, I definitely want to see you next week. So during the week, what would you like to achieve? We're taking one step at a time.
Well, I'm going to look for a job. I think that's the first thing. Yeah.
Look for a job. And do you plan on telling anyone about your HIV status, or you're not quite sure of that this year?
Not yet. I'm not ready yet.
Is it something you want to achieve as well?
Probably later on.
Later on?
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, first things first, job. So during the week, what I would like to see you do is at least send out as much applications that you can. And your chances are going to be greater with the more applications that you send out. And when we come next week, if you have anything that you would like to discuss, you can just make note of it and we'll come and we'll discuss it, okay?
Alright.
So it was a pleasure meeting you, and thank you for visiting me today.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.